What is going on, YouTube? What's going on? It is me, Kenneth Lee, here. First video about the GED 2016-2017 version, basically the new version of the test. I am officially a graduate of Columbus Technical College. Just gonna drop some simple tips on good habits to have to help you study for like different tests. And a lot of people don't do this, I know, which I'm trying to help everybody out because these are some of the things that I did to help my mind stay focused and help me get past learning everything all over again from high school. Um, Tip number one, imprinting. When I say that, I mean, imagine what you look at on a regular basis. Imagine how many photos we scroll through on Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media app you have. Imagine what you look at the majority of the time. Your mind is gonna want to see that over and over again. That's why you continuously pick up your phone and go back through the same stuff. So when I say imprint, I want you to be careful what you look at. If you look at something that has to do with GED, if you look at something that has to do with schooling, replace the time that you spend on YouTube browsing for hours and hours at a time looking at random stuff and start like focusing on key things that you need with studying for different things. Something that I did that helped me out so much is I took a passing score of each test when I got ready to take it. And I took a screenshot of it when I got it off Google, like a passing score. And I seen the test, it was in the green. The passing score that I was looking at was in the green. I saved it to my wallpaper on my phone and as a screensaver. So every time I touched my phone, regardless of what I was about to do or whatever I was looking at, my mind seen green. It made me think about practicing for that particular test, and I need to be ready for it. I need to completely get my mind back into that groove. So that's something you want to do. If it works for you, that's great. I'm hoping it does. It really worked for me because I knew how distracted I was when it came to paying attention in that area. It brought my mind back to this is what I should be focused on. Okay. Tip two, time management. Time management is very huge going to get your GED, y'all. Again, you're getting your brain back to picking up the pace from high school. If you in your like late 20s or mid 20s, you know what I mean, or past that, 30s, 40s, whatever the case may be. Time management is so important. You can no longer spend time doing the stuff that you were doing at first if you're talking about going back to school to get your GED. Now, some people might be good with that, but if you really just one of those people that was never a study person like I was, nobody ever caught you with a book besides trying to look cool. Time management is serious. The time that you take watching Netflix or talking on the phone or going outside or doing whatever the case may outside of working, you should be studying. Nothing else should be more important to you than studying. Again, keep looking at stuff that requires your mind to go back to this is what I should be doing. And nothing else could be more important than me doing this. Tip three, alarm. I did this as well. You could set an alarm on your phone for different times throughout the day, and it'll help your mind again snap back into this is what I should be doing. I used to set an alarm on my phone probably every other hour to let myself know this is what I could be working on. This is what I could be doing. This is what I could be doing because I'm trying to get something. And it's sad that we got to do so much work just to obtain a piece of paper, but a lot of us missed out for whatever reason. We didn't finish high school. It doesn't matter. You back in the groove now. You're doing it. Does not. You can do it. Believe me, it's easy, y'all. Once you really submit your mind to this is what I want for real, you can do it. So setting an alarm to bring yourself back to the place of obedience. You're trying to make yourself obedient when it comes to studying. Okay, that's another thing you can do. Tip number four. Oh, this is good. Tip number four is record. You ever been in class before and you know what it's like for your teacher to be talking, and when you get home, you can't receive it the same way. You might see the same problem and you can't hold on to it the same way. Well, of course, a lot of people don't like being recorded, but what I did was, and my teachers did mine, make sure you ask first. Don't get the wrong idea. Make sure you ask. Record And they say yes, record your teacher's whole class. Like record the entire class, just voice record, not video, but voice record it. Get her to allow you to sit up close in class. Because again, I was not that dude. I was like a high school jock. I didn't pay attention whatsoever in class for real. Um, I sat in the front of class. I'm sorry, I wanted it that bad. I sat in the front of class. I made sure I was the first person there and the last person to leave. I sat directly in the front of class, and I recorded every word she said. I would sit my phone on my desk and record every single word that was being said because I needed to hear it when I got home to bring my mind back to you do know how to do this. It's just when you get to yourself and you start thinking about like all of these numbers in front of you and these letters and it's mixed up in so many different ways and it confuses you like you don't know how, but you do know how. Just help yourself remember by recording. And even after that, I would go up on the board. I would stand in front of the board and just take my phone and just record the entire thing, like everything that's on the board. I would record it because I would use the step by step process that she showed or he showed when it came to studying. Um, that's really it on the tips. I'm going to start making more videos when it comes to GED because I realize a lot of people are really afraid to talk about they didn't finish school because it's kind of embarrassing. I know that because I was like that at one point. It was embarrassing to say I did not finish school. I went back. However, I have my diploma now. There is no shackles. There is no bondage over my head. No monkeys on my back. I'm done. Officially graduated 2017. If you need help with anything, hit me up. Let me know. If I remember, I promise I got you. I still have paperwork from class. Like I'm not throwing nothing away because I want to help as many people as possible. So, all right, peace.